call me a god.
In the darkness, I'm a patriot prepper. Gonna get home bag, ready for whatever. When it hits the fan, chaos in the streets, I'll be standing strong, never miss a beat. Got my survival skills, I'm always on alert, prepared for the worst. Yeah, I know my worth, hoarded supply, stacked up high. Ain't nothing gonna catch me by surprise. I'm a patriot prepper, ready for the fight. In this world gone mad, gonna be my own light. Got my at home bag, strapped onto my back. I'm prepared for the chaos, ain't no turning back.
So guys, something has happened while you're away from home, and you have to get back to your family. I would say 99% of the time, you'd be able to just hop in your vehicle and be on your merry little way back home. But what happens if something major happened and your vehicle will not work? What then? Get your get home bag. More than likely, you'll be hoofing it. Maybe if you can snag your bike. A lot of times the bike's only going to take you so far. And then you're walking to make it back home. But what if you're far from home? And when I say far from home, I'm talking more than 50 miles. $50-mile trek. It's not going to be easy. Damn sure ain't going to get it in one day. But how are you going to go about doing it? What happened? Where was you at when it happened? In today's video, we're going to be talking about get home bag. I'm going to go through all the contents, what I have in my bag. And we'll talk about why I have it. Now, I want you to remember, so not all get home bags are going to be the same. For me, when I go to work, I'm nearly 200 miles away from home. 200 miles walking ain't going to be easy. So the items I carry in my bag is going to be different from most folks. I might have a lot more items in there, and that's just to get me from point A to point B, which is home. We'll talk about how do we get back home, as far as, are we using main roads? Are we doing stuff like this? Off-roading. We'll talk about the pros and cons about it. The different hazards along with each. Right now, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The weather is pretty fair. A little chilly, but not bad. It's not raining. You know, we're going to talk about different aspects also of trying to get home, whether it be weather, other different hazards, as far as maybe people. Learning how to stay away from them, not draw attention to yourself to get back home safe. Welcome back, guys. Kelly with Patriot Prepper 82. Thanks for watching today. And today, we're going to be talking about our get home bags. This right here. Get home bags. So, I did a couple videos about cyber tech, about the gray man theory. And this is something to kind of go along with it, right? So this bag right here is a Rebo tactical gear bag. I got it off of Amazon about three and a half years ago. You can find this bag on Amazon for about 40 bucks. All right, it's a 40-liter bag. Like I said, I've used it for about 3 years now. This bag typically lives in my truck. Is it the best of quality? No, it's not the best of quality, but it does everything I need it to do. It has not tore up, broke, anything like that. It's 40 liters. So it does have good capacity. You know, you could put a lot of stuff in this bag. But so going on with my get home bag. So I chose to just get all black, kind of make it look like maybe a regular backpack, something like that. And it kind of goes along with the gray man theory, because you never know when you're going to need it, where you're at when you're going to need it. So that's why I went with all black. I didn't go with the camo or nothing like that. Just straight black. So I'm going to flip this camera around. We'll take a look at it. And then we're going to go and look about what I got on the inside of it, right? Like I said before, my bag is going to be different than y'all's bag. And the reason behind that, one, not everybody thinks alike. But two, when I go to work, I'm so far from home. So I wanted to have enough stuff in this bag to ensure that I could get home. And so I do have a lot of redundancy in here, just in case I was to lose one, have to leave something behind, something breaks. I always want that redundancy. So let's take a look at it. Like I said, this is a 40-liter Rebo tactical backpack. I think they call it a 3-day assault bag. It does exactly what I need to do. I like it. Like I said, it's about $40 on Amazon. Let me open this thing up and we'll take a look and see what's inside. All right. So this is the main compartment. As you can see, so this bag it has a clamshell opening, so we'll open up all the way. All right. And in this first, which is the main part of the bag. One, so I have an IFAC by Refuge Medical. Very independent. He's on YouTube. If you never checked out his channel, go check it out. He has a lot of good gear, a lot of good information. But so, IFAC. All right, as you can tell, that is my campware. That's for cooking. It has a pot, pan, small little cup in there. That's for when I get hungry. A single wall aluminum container. That's for storing water. If I need to boil water, I can do it in that. Always a good idea to have one of these. Man, these things are cheap. You can pick them up at Walmart, Amazon for, man, nearly nothing. Next, poncho, little camouflage poncho. Got a hammock with a cover. Because if you're going to be traveling more than a day, you're going to need some rest. So that's why I got a hammock. The hammock is going to be easy, quick to set up. It don't cost very much. It keeps you off the ground. And I don't need a tent. I don't need sleeping bag. Typically, when I have this bag, there's also another bag in there with clothes that I go offshore. So in the winter months, naturally, I'll have winter clothing, of course, and in summer, which that's really the only two seasons you get here in Louisiana. It's either going to be cold or it's going to be hot as hell. So I will have, like I said, the appropriate clothing with me. It's going to go into this bag. Now, also and you'll understand once I start pulling a lot of this stuff out. This bag, it stays like this 99% of the time. When I do have to use this bag, some of the items that's going to be in this bag is actually going to be coming out, and it's going to be on my person to where I make room for other items in there, extra socks, underwear, clothing, stuff like that. Next, so this is a Rhino USA e-tool. I have not used this yet, but this thing is made very well. Hopefully I get to do a video on this pretty soon. Rhino USA e-tool. Southern Survival All-Purpose Water Resistant Tarp. As you can see, it's 12 by 9. Good tarp. Next, so this is probably one of the things that's going to be living on my person. And this is going to be, I don't know if you can see it. Focus. M9 Ontario Knife Company. Bayonet / survival knife. It comes with a nice sheath. You can pick those up on Amazon. Also, I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it at the time. I've had it a couple years now. Next. MREs, some Mountain House food. So I have enough in there for 3 meals. But your main priority is not going to be eating. It's getting back to your family. Sports. Sport with a knife and the handle. Let's take a look at the next. So this next compartment, let's see. So another medical kit. Let's put this over here. Another medical kit. Shit, another little medical kit. So why do I have all this medical? Well, I'll tell you the reason why. It's because, especially if you're walking out possibly in this, you know, you're not on flat surfaces, what have you. A sprained ankle could run your day. For some reason you get cut or bit by a wild animal. One, it's going to prolong you getting back home to your family. But also, you know, you're going to be hurt. Ibuprofen. Turn this back. Yeah. I carry a lot of medical. One, because you never know what you're going to run into. Somebody else might need first aid. But two, what kind of injury do you got? Is it just something for a boo-boo? Do I need a Band-Aid, some Neosporin? Did I get cut, shot, attacked by a fucking wild animal? Who knows? So that's the reason I have all this medical, right? Let's see what else we got in here. So, like I said before, I'm about 200 miles from home. I got an MRE and a few freeze-dried foods, but I got my fishing unit. So this right here, this is gonna have all my bobbers, some hooks, some fishing line. And I also have, here they are, some limb lines by Southern Survival. So this way, I can set out some lines and hopefully catch me some fish to eat. Next, I know y'all knew it. You can't be a prepper without a bail fang. So I have a radio with a extended antenna. So this radio, I have a regular mic for it, or if I need to be quiet, put this in my ear. All right, I believe this little earpiece does come with the bail fang, so I keep that in there. Also, so I got a solar charger. So That would be for my cell phone. I haven't really tried to see if it will charge my radio, but typically what I do is before I leave to go to work, or if I know I'm traveling somewhere, especially to out of state, to a bigger city or something like that, I always ensure that my radio is 100% fully charged before leaving. Place it back in my bag, and that's going to be communications to me and my family, especially if cell service goes out. Sorry guys with the whole cinematography. I'm not the best cameraman. I'm trying to do this one-handed also. Next, I picked this up at Tractor Supply. This kind of looks like one of the flashlights I used to carry in the military. This does have a red, blue, and a green lens in it. Because having light to see, especially if you're traveling at dark, you need light. This right here, let's take a look at it. This is just an extra little case, and it has some more little survival equipment in there. A little flashlight, little pocket mini multi-tool, another ferro rod. And this is going to be some fire starters, a little tactical pin. This deal right here, this will also go in my belt line. You put a bottle of water in there, and it'll hold on your side. So as you can see, I got a canteen with the pot in there. I have this stainless steel, and also what I do like about the bag, so for my CamelBak, it has a little spot in here where you can put your CamelBak or your additional water source in there. And so that's it for this. Let me see. Yep, that's gonna be it for this. So like I said, I carry a lot of gear in here. This pack is about 25 pounds as you see it. So this bag right here is one that has a box of ammo, 9mm, which is primarily the handgun of choice that I carry. One, because 9mm ammo is very easy to find. Extra magazine. This has some full metal jackets, and then my fire starting kit, windproof matches, or I'm sorry, stormproof. Those are also waterproof. Also, I have some homemade fire starter in there. Bic lighter, some regular matches, ferro rod, magnesium. I picked that up at Harbor Freight, I think for like $1.50. Electrical tape. So this right here is a window breaker and a seat belt cutter. Another chem light. So I got 3 chem lights. All right. This compartment. I know it kind of looks like somebody's junk drawer, but let's see. Of course, everybody knows what those are. Those emergency blankets. I have a clear emergency poncho. These are little cheap ones. You definitely don't want to be doing any training or running through the woods with that on, because it won't last long at all. Another tourniquet. This one's still in the bag. Flashlight. Some bandanas. So one of those would be on me also, along with, of course, the radio, flashlight. That tourniquet, this right here, is going to be my compass. So, compass with a lanyard. One of the most important. So, this is my Sawyer Mini filtering unit, also with some water tabs. This is to make sure you don't drink no damn nasty water and get sick. That's one thing you don't want to be doing, is shitting everywhere and throwing up when you're trying to make it home to your family, right? Energy bar. Like I said, it's my junk drawer. So what? I don't know if a lot of people carry this. If y'all do, let me know in the comments. So a Silcock key, right? So one, I do hate going to a big city. I mean, just for that reason, it's a big city, and I don't like being around a lot of people. But this tool right here could be a lifesaver. And this is what you'll use to turn on water from the water spigots around these big cities and buildings and shit like that, where you can refill your water. What else we got? So 50-foot of paracord. Mosquito repellent. This is just a, it's kind of like deodorant. Like I said, in Louisiana, it's either winter or summer, and even in the wintertime, we'll still have damn mosquitoes. So you don't smell and be all nasty. I mean, motherfucker gotta take a shower, you know, even in SHTF. This right here is just a little tactical pin. Also has a ferro rod in there, a small compass, whistle. I think that was it on that. Handcuff key. This will be something also, I don't know if a lot of people carry on them, but this would be something else on my person that I would carry. And guys, I think that's all as far as, let me turn this thing around. As far as what I would carry, or what I do carry in my get home bag. And this would sustain me until I get back home. Or at least I think it would. If I left out anything or something that y'all carry that y'all haven't seen in my bag, let me know in my comments. You know, or if you've seen something in here that works for you or don't work for you, let me know. You know, this channel is all about learning from each other. I don't think all of us have all the answers, you know. Like I said, some of this stuff that's in here, you might not need. But I think I will need them, especially for as far away as I am from my home or my family. So earlier today, when I was talking about, You know, so which would be the best option? Would it be only traveling on roads, or would it be getting off the main road? Would it be traveling in daylight hours or at night? You know, and I think about this quite often, and there's pros and cons to it all, I believe. And it would also just depend on the situation, you know. So traveling on the roads, most time you're gonna know what roads lead you home, right? Because one, you're gonna have signs telling you, hey, 15 more miles to bumfuck. Or, you know, hey, I got 10 more miles before I make it to my hometown. Or 50. You're gonna probably have a lot less obstacles traveling on the road or on the side of the road. But is that the safest option? Because I think, you know, when it comes down to you having to flee, get your get home bag and make it back home, something bad has happened. So probably want to stay away from people. Like I talked about in my earlier video about the gray man theory, you know, just because you have all your survival supplies and your gear and your truck and everything like that, you know, you don't want to make it known to everybody. That's why I decided to go with black. I mean, and a lot of people go with tan, coyote brown, and that's fine. You know, you just don't want to stick out. So traveling at night also, one, do you have NVGs? You have night vision? If so, my dumb ass walking around with a fucking flashlight in the woods or on somebody else's property trying to get back home, or shit, even alongside the road, it's going to draw attention. Also, if you are using light discipline, next thing you know, you trip over a damn log. Now you got a sprained ankle. That's going to definitely slow you down. And then if something happens where you do got to make a run for it and run, how fast are you going to run with a hurt ankle? My bet, not very fast. But there's also, so you have hazards, like I said, on the side of the road, city, but you also have hazards in the woods, right? Or off the beaten trail. You know, you're going to have some predators out there, and you have snakes. Shit, one snake bite, especially from a lethal snake, you could be down for quite some time, if not dead, right? And the whole point of this damn get home bag is kind of to help you get home as quick as possible, as safely as possible. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. You know, is it better to walk along the side of the road or on the road in daytime or at nighttime? Or is it better to get off the main roads and get home? Like I said, I think there's some pros and cons to each. It all depends on the situation myself. But yeah, so typically this is what I have in my bag. This is what I carry, along with what I have on my person, right? Most times that entails, of course, a lighter, a little small flashlight, pistol, extra mag, tourniquet, of course, wallet, keys, um, comb for this damn crazy ass beard, glasses. But I think that's about it for this video. I just wanted to show you what I carry in my bag. I said if you know something that's worked better for you, or something I showed in this video that didn't work out well for you, let me know. Put it in the comments. Typically, I'm very good about responding to comments. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did take anything away from this video, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends, other preppers you might know. Thank y'all again. Patriot Pepper out.
They call me a